Yeah. Any kind of ore would be good. I think we need some copper and tin as well. Or aluminium would be nice as well to make aluminium brass.
I walked past some aluminium.
So we can make like the things to make individual ingots out of the forge would be useful. Right, stone bricks. How the hell do I make stone bricks? Stone brick stairs even. Oh, okay, that's easy enough. Just a little bit expensive. Right, so I need... I think I need that many. 8. Let me just look. I might need more than 8 actually. Oh no, I need exactly 8. Perfect. Okay. And I need a few more bricks. This automated cooking of the stone was a good idea.
Yeah, it's so simple, but
it's helpful. Yeah. It just saves time.
It saves time and
effort.
You know, you can leave a bunch smelting. Oh, get out of my face, zombie! Go away. Trying to mine some coal here.
Yeah, it is nighttime. It seems to be getting better around here nighttime now. There's not as much stuff in the way, which is good.
I found a cave, so.
Oh, cool.
Because I went off exploring before, and...
No, that's good. Let's make sure I get this right.
I grabbed you some aluminium too.
Okay, cool. One thing I forgot is the bricks.
Entropy infused stone? I have no idea what that's gonna... Entropy shard, they'll be useful.
Yeah, we need those.
Good ones. Fire shards.
3 pieces of coal. Actually, I think I'm gonna grab 3 out of here.
I got you some of that blue topaz shit, whatever.
Yeah, we need that for quite a lot of the spells as well. Alright. 4 coal blocks. Okay. This is coming along. This altar should be done almost by the time you get back. I'm just checking I've built it right. Looks right so far. Yeah. Okay, so stone bricks. Then stone brick stairs here. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit awkward to make actually. Oh no, that worked. Oh, of course I can be a bird to build this. What? I don't know why I'm worrying. I should be a bird. It's gonna be so much easier to fly and build this. Ah, there we go. It's gonna make my life so much easier. Okay. Right, so let's look at this book. Okay, regular bricks. Right, so the coal corners, they can go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can replace them with redstone when we find some, and that'll give us a few more modifier points.
More mobs. Turn into a bird and fly away.
Okay.
What did I turn into? Oh god.
I think I've done it, but I'm not sure. Let's just double check.
Well, that was fun. Hang on.
Oh, what's that middle
I
one?
morphed into something and ended up suffocating in a wall.
Okay, right, we need a block in the middle. Oh, no creeper.
Give me a second.
Oh, the creeper's gone in the house. I knew this would happen. Fuck. Come here. Oh. Gotcha, you bastard.
Well, I mean,
I left the door open, that was my fault.
it can't blow up blocks, so...
No. Right, so we need 9 more coal, and then I think we have everything we need. I believe.
I'm just heading back to where I died just now. And
oh,
then...
I didn't even realise you died, sorry.
Yeah, no, I morphed into something, and... ended up suffocating in a wall, because, like, my player model was bigger.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Right, so I need... How many stairs do I need, actually? For this top bit.
So, I've got death points on, so I can find where my stuff is.
It's almost finished, the altar. Okay, yeah, I think that's about right. So if I put this here... This here... Ah.
How on earth did I end up there?
At least you can get your stuff back. Right.
Okay. Yeah, no wonder I died. I was like 4 blocks into the wall.
Just checking all the layers to make sure it's right. Layer 0, layer 1, yep. Layer 2, yeah.
But I got a couple of stacks of coal, some iron. What else did I get?
Nice.
I got you some aluminium.
Nice. Okay, I think it's done. All I need is one more block of coal, and then this altar's really stuck right. Right, I'm gonna make my first spell recipe. Let's just become a human again. There we go. Right, so all I need is a book and quill, which I was about to make, but I ran out of feathers. That was it. Yeah, that was the one. I need one. Actually, I'll make two so that you can have one as well to make your spell, because yours is gonna be slightly different to mine. Because yours is gonna like ricochet.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be cool to see how they differ, right?
I ended up getting you 9 aluminium too.
Oh, perfect. All right, that's good. Right, so let's just put this.
I might come back with all this stuff because my inventory is full of a bunch of crap.
All right.
There's a whole bunch of chickens here. Should I?
Yeah,
kill
just
them
we're
for
gonna
feathers?
need feathers like all the time. So let's get force damage and where does it go in here? Where does fire damage go? Is it one of these ones? Oh no, it goes at the bottom, doesn't it? Okay, right. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So I have made my first spell book. There we go. And it'll tell me what I need to make it. So it's going to need a blank rune, 2 Vintium dust, an arrow snowball, 2 red rune, an iron sword, a flint and steel, and a spell parchment. Okay. So we've got most of that stuff actually. The only thing we don't have is the runes, and an iron sword is easy enough to make. Right. How do I make a rune? And I can actually make my first spell. Rune. Ooh, okay. So a blank rune is just cobblestone. A blue rune is cobblestone and dye. Okay, so we need. I knew we'd need dye. I knew it. So we need certain coloured runes to make things. Right, so I need a little bit more. Okay, I've got enough cobblestone to make a few runes actually. I'm going to probably need a little bit more. Right. Dig up a little bit more cobblestone from one of these crappy houses. Oh, you're back. Nice.
I've got 11. I don't know if you need more than that.
Oh, that'll probably be enough for now, actually. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some runes. Oh, can we? Because we're gonna need some each. So yeah, I'll make a whole bunch.
There is feathers. Here's some coal.
Perfect. That's plenty. Nice. I only need one more block's worth, so that's good. And the altar
as you said, like we'll use it for other
Oh yeah,
stuff.
we'll burn through it to cook all sorts of stuff up. Right. Let me just put it back into the altar and it should be completed. And then if I chuck in my fireball spell in here, and then I think I start it with, how do I start the spell actually? I think you start with a blank rune and it tells, so let's try this. I think I chuck a rune in. Oh! Okay! I'm starting crafting a spell. So, it's telling me to put a Vintium dust in there, so boom. Now I need the arrow. Okay, so I've got to gradually just get the recipe ingredients that it's telling me. So there's some arrows in here. And then a snowball probably. Yep, what a guess. It does tell you exactly what you need, so I didn't actually have to do this, but oh well. Snowball.
Oh, okay, so it tells you on the book.
Yes, it shows you what item you need to put in next to get the recipe. Snowball, right, so runes. Okay, so I need to get some red dye to make this. But I got some flowers because I'm smart. Yeah, right. Let's just taste some red dye. So make a red rune. You'll probably need a red rune as well, but I'm not sure. Oh, actually, no, you might not, because red rune probably represent the fire, I reckon. So you may not need that. So all you do is chuck it in the altar. Right, iron sword. Okay, I can do that. Has to be a fresh one. There's one here. 1, 2. And a stick. Alright, this shouldn't take too long to make, actually. Iron sword. And then I can start leveling up. Iron sword. Chuck that bad boy in there. Okay, and I need another red rune. God damn it. I made one. I didn't realise I need 2. I should have read the recipe first. Because in the book it shows you exactly what you need, how many of each and stuff. But you put them in like one at a time.
If I walk through that thing, does it break it?
No, it's fine. I think it'd be fine. Flint and steel. Oh, do we have flint? Yes, we got 1 flint.
Oh,
okay.
we should.
We have
should,
one.
because I went punching gravel.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I remember now. Because I needed the gravel for the smeltery. Okay, flint and steel. That's for the fire as well, I'm guessing. Boom. 1 more Vintium dust. And the spell parchment. I think that's the last thing. I made a few of those because we need them. And... oh... should have... yay! I got my first spell. If I right click it should let me name it. Alright, there you go. Alright. Okay. I've got a fireball! Boom! Can I just test this on you? Do you mind?
That's why I was running behind a building. I'm like, I saw this coming.
Hang
on, let me get near water, okay?
Okay, I don't know if it will actually set you on fire. Oh, I'm out of mana. Oh god, man, I can only cast it twice. How much mana does this thing use? Oh god. Oh right, so with spells you can only use them so often, and you have a burnout timer, which makes the spell cost more mana. So at the moment, to cast a fireball is going to cost me 300 mana, and I've only got 147. My mana bar is 500. And it takes a little while to recharge. I think that's what mage robes are for, though. They speed up your mana recharge and reduce your burnout. And also, the higher level you get, the more points you get and stuff. Alright, hang on. It's cooled down a bit now.
So it's the same as magic on like any MMO and stuff.
Yeah. But the cooldown when you're at low levels is so long, so I still can't even cast it. Okay, right. Right. So at 0 burnout, it costs. How much mana does this cost? Right, its base mana cost is 200. So I can fire it once. It did 1 damage.
No, that didn't.
That is... yeah, I'm a pretty weak magician. Man, it's going to take a lot of practice to get good at this. Shit.
Still, you can go and, like, toast some village's obnoxious child or something.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And
then...
it's quite long range as well. But my god, this is going to take... I don't think I'm... no, don't move, bear.
I was going to say, you're going to piss off the bear.
No.
That might not end well.
Yeah, so, oh man, we're definitely need some more robes and stuff to get better than this. Oh, okay, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll make, well, you can make your spell for yourself in a minute off camera, and then we can start leveling up a little bit so you can get some better, more useful spell. Or just leveling up will give us more mana as well. I don't know. I think you need to. So I can probably fire 1 more shot at you again. It doesn't look like it does much. 1 damage. I think you have to actually have to hit. There you go. I've got 12 out of 12 XP. I think I'm almost level 2. So like, it's really easy to level up early on. I think a good way of power leveling and getting good with controlling the magical essence is a digging spell, so that you just dig dirt with it, or just randomly, and you'll just constantly level up. And you can use it to dig other blocks as well. You always need to dig. So rather than having tools, you can use a spell. It'd be pretty useful, actually.
Okay.
So it might be something to work on when we've got a few more levels.
Just AFK in a hole with something on your mouse button.
Well, yeah, I guess you could do that. Kind of a cheaty way of doing it. But we've got our first spell out, which is great. So once I get a little bit more powerful, I should be able to show the villagers some magic tricks, and that maybe they'll start doing some work for me, and because that was generally the plan. So. I'll try and get to work on that a bit between this time and next, and you can make your spell as well. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you next time. We'll do a whole bunch more magic. We're just barely even scratching the surface. We haven't even touched Formcraft really. Need to do that as well. So yeah, you've got your wands. You've got your wand. I've got a fireball. Who wins? You can't even cast magic yet. So oh, I leveled up. Wait, it did more damage. I think. Hang on, let's try again. Oh no, it just did 1 damage again.
Yeah.
Man, okay, so I've got a slightly bigger burnout bar now, I think. And I gained 4 mana, so I have now 504 mana instead of 500. So it goes up like moderately quickly. I guess it goes up 4 every time, I'd assume. But yeah, the burnout's kind of annoying. I know later on what we can do is when we have multiple spells, we can get a full spell book, and you can you can have certain spells. So when you have it on your hotbar, you can hit a certain number and it'll get that spell up for you. You shouldn't have to like have a whole bunch of spells on your hotbar. You can just have one book, which is really useful. Like a spell tome,
cool.
I think it's called. So when we'll learn a few more things, we can do stuff like that. Like being able to heal ourselves, being able to like add armor buffs to ourselves is really useful. Shit like that.
That'd be really useful if you were fighting too, because
yes, exactly.
Have all the spells you want to use ready to go.
Yeah, that's generally the point. So we can also like prepare ourselves to fight different mage types. If there's an ice mage, we can go like full, I don't know, like electricity or fire or something. I don't know what counters ice. Fire kind of, but then ice could also potentially counter fire. As you know, water counters fire, doesn't it? Really, ice doesn't.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to level up. So each hit I get on you, I think, is giving me 6 XP. So yeah, and also there's affinities and stuff. So I'm like 0.036 aligned to Earth at the moment. Not sure why, because it's just a fire spell, but hopefully the Lord of Light won't punish me for that. It is a fireball. It should be pretty good. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. We'll do a whole bunch more. See ya.
Yeah.